It's showtime.
Wake up on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday morning, 56 degrees, birds are chirping. What a glorious day we have in store for us today. And you know what? I think Jamie's met his match. We have some young ladies in here this morning that have been messing with him this morning.
They're going to have to get up a lot earlier than this.
Your turn.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM. As Gloria just told you, an absolutely glorious day. Today, we have the, what do they call them? The men's group from East Limestone High School's in here this morning. That's the ones that got an IQ of about 170. Here they are this morning, especially the blonde in the middle. We'll really hear from them in just a little bit. Actually, they're members of the
East Limestone Volleyball.
East Limestone Volleyball team. They got a big deal coming out there Saturday. We'll talk about it in just a little bit. Of course, Zack's fired up. He's going to talk about Mark Ingram suspended.
Mark Ingram suspended, another Bama guy leaving.
And Blake Barnett has transferred
And
colleges yet again.
I got that too.
Mark Yarbrough, chairman of the Limestone County Commission, entered this morning. He has read all of, y'all not related, are you? Glenda Yarbrough.
Glenda Yarbrough.
No. Way back.
Yeah,
we
really.
probably got the same grandpas way back there.
So from over at home of the Iron Man.
Oh, yes.
So you write books for a living, or just write books for fun?
Well, no, I'm writing books for a living. Fun's fun, but books can get serious.
Mark's about to come out with a good book, How to Win an Election.
Well, we hope so. That's the game plan.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit. I'm surprised he hasn't made an appearance up here yet, but it's the 36th Annual Sheriff's Rodeo coming up next weekend. Usually, Sheriff Blakely will pop in at any time this week and next week, so we can expect to see him at any. Y'all do know who the sheriff is, don't you, girls?
Yes, sir.
I think the one in the middle absolutely knows.
Yeah. Oh, do you?
That's my dad.
Just kidding. She's on it this morning, Jay.
Knowing Blakely, I don't doubt it. But anyway, we'll have to. So are you a roper, rider, or bull rider, or what? Do you participate in the rodeo?
All of the above.
Okay. Their grandparents were young when I started in TV, so we'll talk a little bit. This portion of the show brought to you by Hometown Market. Gloria will have the specials for you in just a moment. And they're in all the area papers this morning. 5 locations, 1 near you. How many of you girls, get a tight shot, get a wide shot up, Brad. Let's ask them this important question. How many of you girls have ever seen this program?
Oh,
I'm shocked.
my grandparents watch it.
That's why
I say the over 70 crowd, you're in big on that.
Let me ask you this. Do they vote?
Yes.
All right, good. So you tell them the right way how to vote. They'll play. Have y'all ever played Judge Jamie?
They have not.
No.
Okay, so we'll go back to that. Hey, I can use those questions I had for those kids last week when they had that pig up here. I tried to unleash a wild animal in this studio last week, and I couldn't get the pig out of the pen, and it about scratched myself to death trying to get it in and out of the cage. But anyway, that's enough about me. Let's get to the weather, because right now,
Careful,
Zack, you fall out of your chair?
No, I was trying to.
Anyway, y'all hang on. Here's Gloria with the weather.
56 degrees. Let's quickly go over that forecast. One of those times where I can finally say it feels like summertime. Summer is here to stick around too. Be careful, Zack. 56 degrees. We're going to see temperatures around 85, 86 today, possibly even 87. Great sunshine, partly cloudy skies, which is wonderful. 87 tomorrow. Of course, weather is brought to you by Hometown Lenders. Write this number down in case you need to purchase a new home, refinance your home. They can help you with all those needs. 434-5900 is how you reach them, but just a glorious week. Actually, only 20% chance of rain today, tomorrow, next day, so that big chance of rain is gone. So look at that 90 over the weekend, Mark. Just in time to get out and hit the ground running. It's going to turn into 90 degrees. But at least no rain. Are you joining Zack?
I'm telling you.
Joining Zack this
I'm going
morning?
to pick this book out. I'm a quick reader, so I figured while we're doing here, we'll go to a 4 or 5 minute commercial break here in a minute. I'll read this whole thing, Glenda.
You go,
How many
Mark.
books have you written?
I have a total of 9, but 3 of them are just ebooks. But I've got 6 that's in
Hardback that you can actually hold.
that you can hold in your hand. They're paperbacks.
Yes.
Liar, a Southern mystery.
Yes.
What is that about?
Well, I hesitate to say what that one is actually based on, and I won't go there. but-
Okay, you'd have to kill us if you tell us the rest of it.
Yeah.
We'll talk more
But
about
it
that a little
was,
bit later.
but
on
it
this
is
morning.
inspired by
Huh?
a story,
Okay.
a true story out of Decatur.
All right,
Great.
all right. Mark, good morning, bud.
Good morning,
I
bud.
see a lot of you these days.
Well, yeah, we do.
Good.
When I see you all across the county, you know,
You're
it's like
everywhere.
you told us when we first started this, we took this under, you said, well, yeah, I'm going to tell you something. You and Sheriff Blakely said, Limestone County's a bit bigger than you think it is.
Sure is.
You know, just put it in perspective, 4 years ago when I run, there were 49,000 registered voters, and now we have over 60,000. So, I mean, we've grown that much.
There's
1,400 residents
Quickly,
this
too.
last year, yeah.
What, 14% growth over the last...
Yeah, we're like the second fastest growing county. They rank us as third.
You know why that is, don't you? It's for the great leadership of the Limestone County Commission.
That's my message.
I figured that's why I kind of led you into that.
That's my message, and I appreciate that.
Well, right now, let's take time out to go to the man who knows all. He's already consumed a
He's
bucket
ready.
full of donuts this morning,
Ain't
waiting on
going.
KFC to open. The man who knows all. Here he is, Bama Zack.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens, Limestone County. Mark Ingram, I don't know what you're thinking, brother, but he has been suspended 4 games for performance-enhancing drugs. Don't know what it is, and him or his agent has not made any comments on it, but he won't be eligible to play in his first game until September 30th against the Giants, so not too smart there, Mark Ingram. Another Alabama player's leaving, Brandon Kennedy leaving as a grad transfer, so he'll be able to play immediately wherever he goes, so good luck to him. Let's see, Atlanta Braves, Ronald Acuna. I didn't know this was a stat, Jamie. Ronald Acuna Jr. Better remember that name because you're going to hear a lot of him. He's the youngest player to homer in a 1-0 game since Theo Calvaretta did it in 1935. And the Braves beat the Rays last night 1-0. And that kid is going to be a good one. Hey, congratulations to Athens High School senior Justin Vincent signed a golf scholarship with Oglethorpe College. So congratulations to him, his family. Elkmont wins the area tournament. They won their area tournament Friday, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Elkmont West, Ardmore, and Athens Bible School are all the local girls that are still playing, and they'll be playing, I believe, over at Sportsplex in Huntsville this weekend. And also, Blake Barnett found his 3rd school, Jamie, going to South Florida. Guy can't make up his mind, so whatever. I'm glad he's not our quarterback. We got somebody. So.
Zach, what do
Jamie
you
Baker.
know? I mean, Zach's our sports guy, girls. What do you know about girls volleyball?
I know nothing, but I know Coach Easley and Coach Baker. I know they're coaches, and they got very good coaches. So that's about all I know about volleyball.
Is that true, girls? Yes, good.
We're going to talk to them
They
in just
agree.
a little bit too. When we come back, we'll take time out here in just a second to play Judge Jamie. It's odd we don't have any photographs today, as many as I take when we go somewhere. I have set a record, Mark, on a campaign trail, taking the most photographs with a cell phone.
There ain't a doubt, because I've been in a bunch of them.
I mean, I bet
No
you I've
doubt.
taken a couple thousand probably.
I'm like to say, I'm at everything, and y'all are either there or just
Had been there.
had been there, or,
Or about to get there.
yeah.
But you've taught us well.
You
Yeah,
have.
well,
Good advice.
You hear they talk about a special thing coming up here at 10 o'clock this
and
morning?
I will be with Governor Ivey and Tommy Battle at 10 o'clock this morning. So I really want to stop by because I know there's some things you want them to know.
Yeah, I do, and I'll go over that with you in just a moment.
Okay.
We'll talk about that major thing coming up. So they're going to be together again.
We're having the ribbon cutting at GE
Yeah.
Aviation this morning. So, we're going on a quick private VIP tour, and then we're going to do the ribbon cutting.
Well,
And,
nobody called me and invited us on a VIP tour.
because we wanted to get our heads together on we need your input
It's
going
serious,
forward.
not
We'll
have
talk
to
about that
all
just
day.
hey, when we come back. It's going to be their first time to
Playing
play
the game.
the world-renowned game show. Best one ever.
The
besides
prize
VIP.
is off the
That's
chart,
right.
girls.
Grand prize is unbelievable. Something y'all can use. You've been wanting to use it.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Eat it.
We'll take a break. Be right back. Y'all hang on. Jamie, brought to you by Can you hear me now?
No.
Locations all across North Alabama. If you can't, you got grandparents that have a hard time hearing, call Zeke at One Love Hearing in Athens, Alabama. Girls, Glenda, Mark, you are a veteran player of this worldwide game. As we play worldwide live on Facebook this morning, all you millions playing at home. That's how popular this game is. Girls, this is the wrong answer. This is the right answer. You are playing today to win a can of Vienna sausage. You may laugh now, but my hometown in New Hope, Alabama was called Vienna until the Yankees burned it during the Civil War. Now there's a plaque out there commemorating that very day. Glenda, did you already know that? Mark did.
I did.
I'm going to ask questions, and if you know them, you just hold your number up. You just shout them out. You don't have to raise your hand or anything like
Yell it
that.
out.
So we'll go from there. These are current event questions. I've read 6 newspapers. Can you hand me that little clipping right there? Y'all know what a newspaper is?
Yes.
I've read 6 of them already this morning. We'll kind of go from here. All right. Here would be the first question that our esteemed chairman, he may know this one. There's a story in the not Gleam, that's Gunnersville, News Courier this morning. When will the bridge open on Highway 20?
We opened late
2020.
2019.
We will find out more from that in just, we
I
need
think
that
that'll
open,
be
man, when we
nice.
get back and forth there.
Well, what's happened down there is we're having to get federal money because it went from a $750,000 project to a $3 million project when the feds got involved.
Now, are those snails still out there?
Yes, so you have to build a suspension bridge over it, basically.
Oh, my.
No pilot.
All right, girls, I know y'all will know this one. Have y'all ever been to the Harmony Zoo Park in Clouds Cove, Alabama? Near New
I
Hope,
love
Alabama?
it.
Any of y'all ever been there? Take your kids through? Y'all haven't taken Hunter over there?
Kenny and them probably have, but I haven't.
Well, they just got sued. A woman said the kangaroo bit her dog.
Kyle's ear.
Bit his ear, right?
Yeah, hers.
Here's the kangaroo. Here's the question.
Oh,
girl. You
wow.
can drive through out there.
That's the culprit.
There you go. What is the kangaroo's name?
Jack.
Jack.
Well, you Jack.
Typical, that's
Ooh, don't go too far out of there. Jack the kangaroo.
Buffy.
Anybody?
It's a girl, a kangaroo, so Buffy.
No.
Cece.
What?
Mary Ann.
Is it Maryland?
Keep guessing. Keep guessing.
Is
Keep
it
guessing.
Maryland? Maryland?
Keep guessing. Keep guessing.
Susie.
No.
Okay.
Who?
Who?
The name of the kangaroo is
Mary Margaret.
Irvin.
That's a girl's name?
Wait, it's a
I didn't say it was a girl kangaroo. Mark
That's
said
what
that.
Mark did. That's where.
I thought that's what I read. It was a girl.
Well, it may be, but it's named Irvin.
Did you hear what else happened at that zoo?
About
They dropped the lady. They kicked the lady out. They just dropped her money right there in front of her and said, we're filming. He said, go ahead, try to go to TV station stuff. She went to 48 and did it.
All right, here's a question I know. Any of you girls cut grass?
I did.
Okay. This indicator daily this morning. Moulton bought a used lawnmower for their golf course they're trying to sell. Mark, you may want to go over and purchase that thing for the county.
Ken on my
They bought a used 328D Toro with a 90-day warranty, 72-inch cut. That's a big one.
That's a
What'd
big
they pay
mower.
for it?
$4,000.
$4,000. Wrong answer, Zach.
$12,000.
I'll let you have it, Mark. $14,650 for a used mower.
That's too right for me. I'm leading this competition.
You lead everything. All right, did y'all all watch the Kentucky Derby?
Yes.
Yes, actually.
That's when a bunch of horses, get together. What was the winning time of the horse that won it?
Kentucky Derby,
Justified.
2 minutes, 4 seconds.
2 minutes and 4 seconds. 2 minutes, 4 seconds, and 20 seconds. Right again, Chairman.
Man, he is on this morning.
Right again, Chairman.
It's
That's
a
why.
gift.
All right. I know y'all would know the answer to this question.
Thank you.
I know y'all would.
We don't.
How many of y'all got a cell phone with you?
Oh, me.
Yeah, all hands went up then, didn't it?
I noticed not one of y'all have offered to even take a picture with me yet, or of me yet. Do you know how valuable that may be one of these days? Huh?
It'll be worth 50 cents.
All right, girls, y'all know this one. What is the term, the definition of plumbing? Plubbing. Plumbing. What is plumbing? Y'all do it all the time. Plug right there. See it on the screen?
I don't know what to.
What is it? Come on. Give me something to work with.
Texting.
I know y'all do it.
I don't know.
You don't know? Here it is right here. Plumbing. New research has shown that ignoring someone you're in a social setting to concentrate on your mobile phone.
Hey, that was kind of nice.
That's like if y'all right now were texting somebody, ignoring me while I'm working here trying to talk to me. There's the definition. That would be plumbing. Or if you go to, like Todd's doing me now over there, probably on his phone, not even paying attention to what we're doing on the show. If y'all go to a restaurant and you're ignoring the person you're with and you're talking to somebody else, that's plumbing. So now, when you go back to school, y'all can plug all day. Y'all ever see
Is it plubbing or
fubbing?
pubbing? I still think you had it right, Brad.
Anyway, that's the definition. Y'all learned something today. All right, I know you girls are going to know the answer to this one. A Tennessee girl was walking around the lake up there and found a fossil. It was just laying there. How old was that fossil? Y'all know? You write all these mystery things, maybe you know.
10,000 years old.
I don't think I've ever had a fossil in one, though.
There's a picture of it. How old? The little girl found it just laying there in the lake.
20,000 years.
Looks like a horseshoe crab.
Looks old.
There it is right there. How old would you say that fossil she found would be? 475 million years old.
Oswell.
Now, how would they know that?
Yeah, I
Research.
So the
my
birth
friend.
certificate with the fossil?
Research.
I totally agree.
All right. Girls, I'm going to give y'all one line. We had this question on yesterday, so Zack, you're ineligible.
Uh-oh.
We all have it right now. See if y'all can answer. We had this on yesterday. A 64-year-old man this past weekend is in the Guinness Book of Records for consuming McDonald's Big Macs. How many would you say he's eaten in his lifetime?
Too much.
By the looks of him, a lot.
Well, I don't know where that came from, Zack. That's him right there. That was his 30,000th Big Mac in 40 years.
That.
But here's a real question,
Yes,
girls.
what I say,
When he
yes.
started in 1972, girls, what was the cost of a Big Mac?
50 cents.
What?
10 cents.
Who said 70 cents?
I said 80 cents.
70 cents? It was 75 cents would be the
right.
right
Wait,
answer.
she did not say that.
Who said it?
She did.
Okay, that was the right answer. You won the
Okay,
other
we're
day.
trying to cheat on each other.
Yeah, that's right.
You want him buying the sausage, aren't you?
He says he has spent $80,000 on Big Macs in his lifetime. What is the cost of a Big Mac today? How much? $4. Close enough. $3.57. All right, let y'all have it on. Mark, you winner again today, man. You was on fire. All right. A place you were not the other night that we were. We went up to Elkmont, went to the ball fields, and then we had time to go and visit City Council. Mayor Compton up that way.
Great guy.
Then we made our way to the senior center there for a hoedown that they have
Oh, Harold.
you know it,
It used to be my my
every
kitchen
Monday night. Let's go to a little, I don't know what part of the video we're going to see. Gloria line danced and slow danced and everything up that way.
Yeah, that was rusty.
Then they brought her home about 1 o'clock in the morning just in time to do the show that morning. We'll go to that video. Y'all hang on.
Hey, it was my salad.
Like to, but they sure did.
Almost did.
Yeah, dogs like to beat him.
Harold, what do you know about a dog biting Jamie?
Well, he got up in that dog's face with his camera.
I was sitting next to her singing and the dog
That dog,
That dog?
when
What
they
did?
say that dog,
She meant that dog.
people is laughing at you. She called this dog Sugar. She said, Sugar?
What's
She said, Sugar, you done a good job on that song, but them people laughing at you and that dog.
How'd it go again?
Hit at it.
How'd it go?
Harold, what's the name of the band?
That was Tom Haney's band at
What's
the
the name
time.
of this band?
This band here's called Elkmont Scrap Iron Band.
All
Elkmont
right.
Scrap Iron Band.
Scrap iron.
We just get together and jam and have a good time.
Well, how you gonna vote?
How you gonna vote? Well, what do you think?
Give me that dog face again. That's the people don't vote right. All right.
Are you ready to play another one? I think they're ready to dance.
I think so.
I think so.
Y'all want to see us, are y'all watching this thing?
Yeah, this is our clown right here, Jamie. Do that.
Well, everyone slows up mountain, pillar back then. And he only had color on his brain. Every evening got me to slip all alone. And he's gone the same way. Ain't that the
Show dogs.
me again, Margaret? I'm not gonna hear you breathing.
It's gonna be about, right now it's 56 degrees outside, and it's gonna be about 86 is your high today. No rain, so you can enjoy all your outside activities today.
Very good, very good. Volleyball. Who says girls can't be smart, beautiful, and all of that with it? Good job, good job. All right, Super Saturday, let's talk about it. May 12th, it takes place in East Limestone. We've got the volleyball, the seniors here with us, from the volleyball team. This is a junior varsity, correct? Varsity. All right, there it is right there. And they're going to have all sorts of things, and you're going to tell us all about it, aren't you?
Oh, not everything, but I'll tell you a little bit. So,
What all will happen?
so Super Saturday, it's a farmer's market and old-fashioned fair. We're going to have lots of vendors, live entertainment, games, food trucks, you name it, we got it.
Right, not bad at all, not bad at all. What I'm going to do is, I want to make sure we get to hear all of you, so let's start over here. All right, what is your name?
Kiera.
Kiera. What are you going to be doing Super Saturday?
I'm actually having a bake sale in my parking lot. My sister-in-law, she bakes, so I'm
Why
going
do
to
you
be
bring us something to eat this morning?
She knew we'd have donuts.
What else she bake? What else she cook?
We're going to have Oreo balls, strawberry and lemon cookies, zucchini bread, chocolate dipped pretzels, lots of
Hey, we can give her her own cooking show up here on this side. I got a full kitchen.
We do have a full kitchen. If she wants to come up, let us know. Aren't you supposed to mention the sponsors?
Oh yes, a special shout out to our sponsors, Lee's Sporting Good, Tabs Market, Encore, Joe's Pharmacy, and Athens Lions Club.
Very good.
All right. You are?
Sarah?
Sarah, what are you going to be doing?
I am going to be shopping for Mother's Day gift at this Super Saturday.
What can people find there?
You can find all sorts of things, necklaces, bracelets, anything for your mom.
Anything for your mom. It is Mother's Day. Good, good. You're used to the mic.
Yes, I am. I just want to say that Super Saturday is a lot like your Fiddlers Convention. It's like our own East Limestone twist on the Fiddlers Convention. There's obviously no fiddlers, but we do have live entertainment and lots of vendors. So I can't really think of any better way to spend your Saturday.
You are?
I'm Elizabeth, and I will have a booth that will be selling drinks.
The best drinks ever.
Water and soda.
No lemonade, nothing like that, nothing specially made, no smoothies?
No, but I think that's going to be there.
Let her talk again over there.
I'm Anna, and so me and my little sister, we're going to have a slime booth. It's going to be so much fun to make your own slime, bring all your kids. It's going to be great.
Nice, nice. What color slime?
Any color you want.
All right. See, you guys are good.
You want
All right.
glitter? Add glitter.
Add glitter, that's right. There's going to be an early bird special at 7
Hey, give her the
a.m.
mic, because it's kind of hard to talk without it.
There's going to be an early bird special at 7 a.m. Market and old-fashioned fair at 9 a.m. There's going to be lots of fun things to shop for Mother's Day. Don't forget that. Anything else you want to add?
We also have food trucks. Food trucks.
All right.
There's going to be inflatables too.
Inflatables
yes.
for the kids.
Kid Lots of kid, family-friendly stuff.
All right.
What about for we senior adults?
There's also stuff for y'all. Yeah. All ages.
Come and have fun.
You can watch the kiddies. The kiddos.
And there is a pre-sale for the armbands for the kids so they can have unlimited inflatables, the swings, and the train. And once you get there, it's $15 for the armband.
Great.
But it's free for everybody.
What if I ain't got
No
$15?
charge for anyone. Free for everyone. Right? Free for everyone.
Yes.
Anything you want to add?
Nope.
You're just shopping. You're just going to be shopping.
Yep. I'm gonna have a booth. It's gonna have like Nerf guns and like games for the kids to come and play.
So that'll be the fun booth.
Yeah, fun booth.
Anything else, girls? You got up super early for this
They want
Super
to sing the
Saturday.
national anthem.
Y'all
She
gonna
did.
sing?
Yeah, she's got it.
I don't know about that.
No, you don't have to sing. All right, get out and support the volleyball team. Go by there. Super Saturday. It will be taking place all day. It's going to be lots of fun. This is the first annual Super Saturday, so make sure you stop by there and show these girls some support. Buy something for Mother's Day right around the corner. Don't forget those moms. You sure? Nothing else?
Yes. Vote for Gloria Cooper.
Don't take you girls long to catch on.
Apparently not. Anything else about Super Saturday?
You better be there, that's all.
Yeah, just come out.
Just show up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, girls, for being here this morning. There's donuts over there. Get you one on the way out. We're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we're going to talk to Glenda. We're going to be talking about several different books, many books that she has written, and then we'll also talk with Mark Yarbrough about the city. You won't want to miss it and what's going on. We'll be right back.
Good job.
And welcome back this morning. Glenda Yarbrough with me, and she is an author. And I should say, not just, usually we have people come up here and they've written a book, maybe two, maybe three. You have a stack.
Yes, and I want more.
And you want more. How many books have you written, Glenda?
Altogether, I've got approximately 9 that's out on the internet, and then there's about 6 that's in paperback.
Okay.
And the paperbacks, a person can find those at Priceville Discount Books in Priceville, and
Great.
so they're not just online. But
Let's talk about this one that I have in my hand. Now, this is Under the Fish Pond, a novel based on a true story
yes,
out of Decatur.
yes,
A woman was actually killed and placed in the fish pond, under the fish pond, by her
Dis-
husband.
yes, dismembered.
Dismembered and placed.
Yes.
Now, did you just, what inspired you about this story to just write about it? Because there's news cases all over.
When this one came down, I made the comment, and I was not planning on writing it. But when it came down, I made the comment, that would make a good book. And then a few years later, I started talking to people. And the more
Like
I
doing
talked-
your own investigating?
Yeah, well, yeah, getting, interviews with people and researching it, and the more I did, the more I'm pulled
More
into this
interested
story.
you got
Yeah.
into it, didn't it?
Yes, and it was a fascinating story, not only because of what he did, but the things he did afterwards to hide the crime. I mean, like I said, not only did he dismember the body, but he was actually telling her family, well, she's called. She's called from New Orleans. She's called from Birmingham.
Oh, wow.
And they were going to these places to see if they could find her. And, of course, he had some friend of his to call from New Orleans, and that gave a paper trail.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Yeah, and so,
Wow.
but another thing I found really fascinating was the fact that while he he's telling people, she's left me for someone else. She just disappeared in the middle of the night. All I saw was taillights as the car going down the highway, you know. And
Poor guy.
yes, poor guy. But in the meantime, he's out in the backyard digging this pond. He's digging this pond because she loves fish ponds, and that way it would be there when she comes home and so forth. And he hires someone to help him dig the hole.
Okay.
And then he dismisses the person after the hole is dug. And then in the middle of the night, like before daybreak, he brings the body out that he has dismembered and puts it in this pond, but it's wrapped in plastic. And he also put lime on the body, but then he took each piece and wrapped it like in newspaper.
Oh my goodness.
And then in plastic. And then it's put these different pieces in different bags. There was a total of 8 bags. And he puts them in this, and then covers it up with cement. And then he puts in fishes, you know, little goldfish. And the neighbors are suspicious. You know, he's got this pond. And the problem, though, is that once the police zeroes in on the fact there's this pond, they can't touch it because he won't give permission for them to touch his pond.
See, that just shocks me right
Well,
there.
see, I was
You have to
told...
have permission.
Yeah, it was either the DA or the police that investigated it. They told me that the reason they couldn't touch it was because it was a permanent structure. That if it had been a rose bush, they could have dug it up and there was nothing there, just put the rose bush back. But they couldn't destroy his private property in case there was nothing there.
So, I mean, why wouldn't that be just a great thing for all murderers to do?
Well, apparently, not all murderers think of that.
Well, but they're not watching this morning.
Yeah,
you know, gee.
But that's what they told me.
Wow.
It was a
Did you
permanent structure.
ever talk to him?
No, in fact, I was advised not to.
Really?
Yeah, apparently he, I don't know if they thought he would sway me.
Right.
Because he had a very charismatic type personality. He was very well liked.
Okay.
In fact, even after he's arrested, people,
still liked him, still didn't believe
they
him?
they went and visited him in jail. Yeah,
Wow.
I was told about that because I talked to some people that worked with him as
Right.
well.
You know, when you walked in and, you know, Brad, our director, was like, I'm familiar with that story. That was, obviously happened in the 80s. He actually was, I hope this is okay to say, Brad, but he actually was at that pond feeding the fish from time to time. And I was like, were they some monster fish? He's like, they were, big koi's, you know, but... So the fish didn't actually get to the bottom. Obviously, he took a lot of time to wrap each body part. Since this is real, I mean, I know people like mysteries. A lot of people are into mysteries and stuff. It sounds like this would be a fascinating book.
Yes, it is. Not because I wrote
With
it.
details, lots of details.
But because of the very fact that it is...
Local. It's
local. It actually happened. And I did talk to a lot of people. I talked to anybody that would talk to me. At the time, it turned out there was some people that I worked with that knew him, and I gathered anything I could get from them. I went to I went to the police station, you know, knocking on their door. Will you
So
talk
a lot of
to me?
research went into it.
Yes.
So there's a lot of good details in here if people like mysteries.
Yes, like I said, anybody
How
talk to
can
me, I
people get
would.
your book?
They can get it, like I said, on Amazon.
Okay.
It's also in ebook platform, and they can get it online, and like I said, at Possible Bookstore.
All right. Everyone look up Glenda Yarbrough. There's several to choose from. That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you need her available or need to contact her, get in touch with me. I'll make sure I get you in touch with Miss Glenda. Thank you very much, Glenda.
Thank
that
you
was
for having
interesting.
me here.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we get back, Mr. Yarbrough is here. We'll talk all about a lot of stuff in the city, I'm sure. Stay with us. We'll be right, and county rather. We'll be right back.
And certainly, man,
We're
needs no
back.
introduction. Mark Yarbrough, a great friend of mine, and the chairman of the Limestone County Commission. But before we get talking about that, let's talk about what's happening today in Limestone County.
Well, we're having a ribbon cutting for GE Aviation today. You know, GE Aviation, which is going to be over 300 jobs. There's over 100 people working there now. It's a $200 million investment in our county. That's cutting edge technology. They actually make airplane engine parts or jet engine parts out of ceramic. It's an absolute new cutting edge technology. It's only place it's done in the world.
Only place in the world.
In the world.
And they got 100 employees. Now that's out at, what do they call it, Greenbrier? Is this Greenbrier?
Just Greenbrier. It's on the south of 565 there, kind of behind that FedEx.
Okay.
If you get on Greenbrier exit, go south and then turn left.
For those folks in Limestone County or other parts of North Alabama that haven't been out that way, what all businesses are located out in that Greenbrier area?
Well, you know, of course, you got the Target Distribution, you got Polaris, you've got GE Aviation now. You got that FedEx, that building distribution that building they have right there, and then, you know, finna have Toyota Mazda.
Now, when do they actually start moving dirt? A couple more months?
Everything's gone out there at Greenbrier. As far as that no gin, the thing, I mean, it's level, no water tower, everything's gone. Sanitary sewer line's been put to the property, and we're having a groundbreaking around mid-June.
Mid-June?
Yeah, about another month we'll have now start.
So Greenbrier Restaurant is alive and well.
Pretty much it.
Yeah, it's kind of one of them places that's so busy nobody goes there anymore.
Yeah, because it's too busy.
Yeah,
We ate up there last
It is
week, Stan
busy.
McDonald. Always a pleasure. You see a ton of folks in there.
Oh, yeah, it's a
do.
bunch of folks.
A ton of folks.
Come back
In
to
the
see a lot
last
more.
In the last 4 years, Mark, Limestone County has changed so
Drastically.
much. It's hardly, you know, people are just amazed at, and why?
Our leadership.
Right answer.
Listen, what we've been able to do, and you know, there's some people that don't like it. You know, some people
Right.
want to stay the same, but the only constant in this world is change. And you can either embrace it and adapt to it and prosper for it, or it's going to chew you up and spit you out. The thing about what we have here is we've been able to work so well together and build you know, it takes a village, and that's what we've been able to do by working with the different, you know, area leaders and all that.
I noticed in your, you have a 2-minute infomercial kind of great done production that you have running on your website and stuff. What did you inherit when you took over 4 years ago?
The second day, right after I got sworn in, we had to have an initial first meeting. The next day, our CFO come in there and laid the budget down and says, we're going to lose $2.4 million this year. This is what you inherited. If you do it 2 more years, the county's bankrupt.
Oh, that's great news. That's
And it
great
took
to hear.
3 years, but we got out from under that. You know, we're operating in the black now.
What's the hardest part about doing your job?
Getting fussed at for stuff I have absolutely
I've been
no
with
control
you.
on.
People ask you about potholes and stuff.
Well, the chairman has nothing to do with the roads. And if somebody says, hey, I'm going to run for chairman and I'm going to fix roads,
They don't know what
they
their
don't know
job
what they're
is.
talking about, because each commissioner has their own budget, their own employees, their own funding source. I can't make any commissioner pave a road, patch a pothole, clean a ditch, put a stone, any of it. They don't work for the chairman, they work for the people that elected them. And I get fussed at that more than anything, and there's all I can do if someone calls me complaining about a road, which I get from time to time, I can ask that commissioner, and I'll tell them, look, this one complained, can you please? For example, you were at the commission meeting, and the lady presented the petition to Commissioner Harrison to fix the road. There's nothing I can do to help them. I mean, I try to work with, you know, Jason Black and I secured over $2.5 million worth of federal and state money with the help of Matt McCutcheon to replace that Highway 20 bridge. But other than that, that's the only input the chairman has.
Well, what's the next 4 weeks like? See your
Just
re-election?
wide open. I had a great time last night. I was invited to the Elkmont FFA banquet. Mr. Maples up there has done a great job. I mean, he's been over it for 2 years. When he got there, he had 32, I think, enrolled. Now they got over 130.
Great.
Extremely talented and well-mannered young men and women.
Well, Mark, you're doing a great job. We'll be seeing a lot of you next 4 weeks.
Thank you, sir.
Mark
That's what we
Yarbrough,
do.
County Chairman, Limestone County. I also want to remind you, hey, if you want to refinance or somebody looking to buy a house, you need to call this number right there, located in Bridge Street, actually, Hometown Lenders. We are partnered up with them, Hometown Lenders, 434
$5,900.
5900. We'll be talking a whole lot more about that as we progress. Speaking of Elkmont, I want to go back to some video we shot the other night hanging out with the seniors at the downtown area after the city council meeting with Mayor Compton and all the great folks up there. Gloria did a little line dancing dancing, a little slow dancing, but here's that video. We'll
That was
see y'all. We got a
rusty.
packed house for tomorrow. We'll see y'all bright and early tomorrow morning.
Bye-bye.
Waiting for a slow song.
So she called up the police and said, what shall I do? Where the chief of detectives came and to her home. Just plain as day. Here comes trouble that I never thought I'd see way away. Well, hello, trouble. Come on in. Talk about your heartache, where the world you've been. I ain't had misery since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 well, come on. Well, I'll make you my coffee. Let you rest your shoes. Tell me those sweet lies, and I'll listen to you. It's just a little part of this life we live. Rather have a little trouble than to never know the love you give. Well, hello, trouble. Trouble, come on in. Talk about your heartache, where the world you've been. I ain't had the misery since you've been gone. Hello, trouble, 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 well, come on. Hello, trouble, 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 well, come on.
I hope we got your vote.
Yeah.